Hey there, I'm Laura Arredondo and I am a LuLaRoe retailer. And I'm guessing if you're watching this, you are thinking of becoming a retailer as well. So I thought I would share a little bit of my experience with LuLaRoe over the last 4.5 years, and hopefully in the process answer a few of the burning questions you might have about what it's like to be a retailer with LuLaRoe. So for me, I kind of fell into LuLaRoe. I had not even shopped LuLaRoe a month before I joined. I found myself in a situation. I was leaving my job of 18 years to move to a new city and marry the man of my dreams. And that left me with this really amazing opportunity to kind of reinvent myself. I had spent all of my adult life in retail careers. So at 52, starting over in a new city, in a new retail capacity somewhere was not at all appealing to me. So I was super excited when a very dear friend of mine who quickly became my sponsor told me about LuLaRoe. She was thinking of joining and she thought that it would be a good fit for me. In my past, I was a fashion merchandising major in college, and I spent my life working in retail. I kind of fell into retail and loved it and never left. But I spent a lot of years working really hard for someone else and secretly wishing that I was working really hard for myself in my own business. So yes, LuLaRoe kind of clicked all the boxes for me when I started shopping and learned about the business and did a little research. So I gladly wrote out my check for $5,000, which was a lot of money. It's not $5,000 anymore, and I'm going to tell you all about that in just a second. But I saw the value in this business and the magic in it. So I handed over my check and I jumped in, and I haven't looked back since. So let's talk about onboarding for you today. It's $499, you guys, and that's not just a limited time offer. That is the new onboarding package with LuLaRoe. So for $499, you can become a retailer. It's about a 2-week turnaround. Once you get started and do a little training, get your feet wet a little bit, you are ready to roll. So I want to talk about the initial inventory box and how magical that $499 is, because you might be thinking $499 still sounds like a lot of money, and it is. But if it's on your heart to do this business and that little voice is in your head telling you you need to do this, it's probably not going to go away, and you're probably going to find a way to come up with $499. That's for another video. We could talk about all those things, about different ways to finance or earn your startup money. But let's talk about the magic in that box. $499 gets you 65 pieces of inventory. So if you do the math, that's roughly $8 an item you're paying. That's pretty amazing. So, and you get to choose your 65 pieces. So LuLaRoe has a dedicated warehouse of inventory that is just for onboard boxes, and I swear they put all the unicorns in there too. So when you onboard, you get to choose what 65 pieces you want and what sizes. So if you like ambers and tanks and leggings, then that's what you get. But for the sake of this conversation, let's just say you love Jessies and all of your friends love Jessies, and you're going to order a box of 65 Jessies. So you order a box of 65 Jessies. Oh, I just happen to have Jessies here. Funny. You order a box of 65 Jessies at $8 each. When you sell this Jessie, your profit is $42. That is flippin' amazing, right? $42. Amazing. So when you sell your entire box of Jessies, you're going to make $2,700. So my advice would be pay yourself back for the $499. Take out about $100, take your husband to dinner and tell him he was wrong, and celebrate your win, because this business is amazing. And then you're going to go reinvest in your business. So you're going to get your inventory, $499. You will need some supplies to get started, but you really don't have to go big, and you don't have to do it all at once. You're going to need some racks, one rack, some hangers. You might want a light. Maybe some packing supplies, some business cards. All of that can kind of come little by little. My advice would be get your box, sell that box, reinvest in this business, and go place your next order, because you know your people love Jessies apparently, and get your business off the ground. So when you go to place your next order, all orders from there on out are a minimum 15-piece order. So you order 15 pieces, and there's some other benefits that LuLaRoe has rolled into this business ongoing that are pretty amazing. One of them is the way we get paid. So let's just say you sell these 2 Jessies to your customer. You send her the invoice, she pays the invoice. You get on your little Bless app and you hit Get Paid, and pretty immediately that money is on your card. Like, I hit Get Paid, it processes, I go to My Funds, and there it is. So it goes to your LuLaRoe My Funds card, and now you can use that money. You can go to the gas station or take somebody out to dinner or go get your hair did, whatever works for you. Or you can leave that money on that and let it accumulate so that you can use your My Fund cards when you place your next order. And when you use your LuLaRoe card, placing LuLaRoe wholesale orders, they're going to give you a 5% discount. So you're getting 5% discount on top of the wholesale cost of your 15-piece or more. It's 15-piece minimum. You can order as much as you want. And as long as you choose standard shipping, shipping is always free from LuLaRoe on your wholesale orders as well. So that's pretty darn amazing from the get-go. The other benefits that are kind of rolled in, there's no annual fee. There's no annual fee to be a LuLaRoe retailer. And the flip side of that is LuLaRoe is giving us tools to work our business. They give us a website for free. So we can use that website to the benefit of our business for free. There's no monthly fee like some other direct sales companies offer for their websites. So pretty darn amazing. And then how are you going to work your business? That's the other question I get a lot. Like, how do you do it? Like, do I need to have a big Lula room? I have a big Lula room because that's how it was when I started. Have a big inventory. I've actually downsized some. But for me, I come from that retail background. I'm used to inviting people into my store and showing them around and love that interaction. So for me, I love having this Lula room. Of course, these days it's a little quiet, but we put masks on and people come and shop and it's all good. We keep it clean. But for you, maybe that's not something that you want to do. Maybe you just want to run your business online, or maybe you don't have a lot of space. You could have a Lula closet. Just hang your things in there. You could have Lula bins stacked up and labeled with all of your inventory there. There are so many different ways to run this business. And that's kind of the beauty. In LuLaRoe, we say, LuLaRoe works for you. You don't work for LuLaRoe. So they give us all these tools, and then the LuLaRoe community shares with us all these amazing ideas on how to run your business and different new techniques that retailers are coming up with to kind of bless our customers with this product. So you can also work as little or as much as you want. So if you want to jump in full time and do it, do it. That's what I do, and I love it. You could do it part-time. You could do it as a hobby. As long as you sell one item a month, you can remain a LuLaRoe retailer. So, you know, if you have something going on in your personal life and it's pulling you away from your business, that's fine. Sell one thing that month and then you can jump back in the next month. It's pretty amazing. The other thing I wanted to share with you was just probably the thing that I'm most grateful for, and that it really to this day is still blows my mind about LuLaRoe, is the support. From day one, the support from LuLaRoe as a company has been nonstop amazing. Our owners, Mark and Deanne, have created this little small business incubator where we get to have our own businesses and run them in support of our customers and our communities and ourselves to create this magical circle of goodness that we have in LuLaRoe. So Mark and Deanne have they've blessed us with this business, and they give us so much more. There are trainings galore. There's so much information. There's amazing products. They're constantly asking for our opinions to better the business and listening to what we have to say to make this business what we all want it to be. So number one, the company home office is amazeballs. Talking to those people, they're so freaking friendly. But beyond that, what blew me away the most when I first started was the support from our retailer community. The retailers that are in my upline retailers that I meet locally, retailers that I meet when I'm at LuLaRoe events, they're all willing to help each other out. Nobody is hiding their little secrets away and keeping it from themselves. We are gladly sharing information. Hey guys, I came up with this new way to sell during COVID when we can't do pop-ups, and I'm gonna give you everything you need and tell you how to do it. I mean, it's amazing. At any time of day, I can log into a team page or log on to LuLaRoe support website and find a training, an answer to a question, some inspiration, and those are the little things that we need every day to kind of keep us going in this business and keep the business fresh for us as well. So I am super grateful for everything that LuLaRoe offers. I often say, like, the LuLaRoe home office, it's kind of like that little Keebler elf tree. It's like there's magic in there, and they just kind of tuck it into all of the clothing and send it to us. So couldn't be more happy with the decision to become a retailer. There's a lot more I could tell you about it, but I think I'm going to do some other videos to share that. There's incentives. There's incentives for getting your business up and running quickly. There's incentives for reaching new sales levels. I was able to go on the LuLaRoe cruise. I earned my way onto the cruise. I worked my butt off, and I did it. And I got to take my husband, and it was amazing. There's also incentives for growing your own team, and that's something I've been able to do as well, and it's one of the biggest passions in this business for me because I work full-time, and now I've been doing it for a while. I love working with my team and bringing kind of new blood into the business, these new young fresh faces that are so excited and helping people become successful in LuLaRoe. So with that, I think probably the biggest decision you have to make when you're thinking of joining LuLaRoe is choosing a sponsor. I get that question a lot, like, okay, so how should I choose a sponsor? It's a very personal question. The question I get a lot, which is crazy to me, but makes sense, I guess, is, does my sponsor have to be local? Or don't I need somebody that's local to me that can kind of show me how to do everything? No, you don't. My sponsor is 4 hours away, and she's amazing, and we have an amazing relationship. I talk to her almost every day, and we're able to get what we need. I do have one member of my team that is local, and then I have another gal that's in Arizona, and we just make it work. So if you're somebody that needs a little hands-on and you feel like you need that kind of shoulder-to-shoulder work, by all means, find somebody local to you that you feel a good match with. But beyond that piece, finding the match is the most important part. So find somebody that you like the way they run their business, you think you'd like them as a person, you respect them, you feel like you have a connection maybe, you can relate to them, somebody that you can trust, and somebody that you feel like, after having a conversation maybe about becoming a sponsor for you, you feel like they have your back. So that's really the biggie. That's the biggie there. Find somebody, find a good sponsor, and the rest is a piece of cake. Well, not a piece of cake. There's up days and down days, just like with anything, but there's so much love and support in this company. My down days are not that bad and very short-lived because I see the value and the magic in LuLaRoe. So if you have more questions and you'd like to talk about LuLaRoe more, I am an open book. I have a Becoming a LuLaRoe Facebook page, so I'd be glad to put you in there. I put all my information down below, so if you want to hit me up through my group or through PM, feel free to do that. I'd be glad to tell you all about it, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, but mostly it's all the goodness. So thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great day.